Okay. So I was walking around the room and I was like, where did you put that? And I heard in my mind, you're looking for something you can't find. Take that however it resonates. I don't know what this means. Um, but that's what I heard as I was looking for this deck. This is an exact replica, but in mini. And a lot of times, and I haven't done this in a while. A lot of times they want me to clarify with this deck in case the same cards come out. So it's a little bit harder to shuffle because it's so small. But that I clearly heard that. You're looking for something you can't find. Oh my goodness. Be sure and comment and let me know. If you don't want to make a comment, you can put a heart in the comments. That tells me that yes, it resonated. But wow. Okay, Spirit. So with this family thing, this the piece they can't see or the thoughts that are going back and forth in their mind, um, how do you want to clear, or what's the message, or what's the clarification of this message for my Aries, please? What more can you tell them about that, please? Sorry, sometimes they're always right. I just, sometimes I have to wait. If you guys could try fast forwarding the video if you're tired of, if you don't want to see this part. Okay. Oh my gosh. Just then the cards flipped over and it was this same card right here. It was this card. They didn't flip out, they didn't come out, but it showed me that card again. Okay, Aries, so you really need to think about stability or stagnation. Whatever this is, you're either keeping it to yourself. Keeping it to yourself, not, there's something to do with peace, and there's something to do with your thoughts. So, all right. 3 cards came out, and I want to show you, I want you to see how they came out. They came right out of the deck on the table this way, okay? So face up is the Queen of Wands. This probably could be you because you are a fire sign and wands represent fire, right? Queen of Wands. She is a loyal queen. She is an action-oriented queen. She can be a protector. I'm hearing protecting herself, protecting herself, protecting herself. Okay, all right. Wow, this is... And the 2 cards that were face down, Gemini, the Lovers, but this is not about lovers. This is about a choice. They are between the pillars of yes and no, forward, backward. Oh my gosh, I've never had this before. Okay, so, and in this, the man is kind of like almost like a ghost like, right? And the woman is sort of looking up longingly at this ghost like figure, and it's like yes, no, backward, forward, stop, go. That's what they're giving me. Um, wow. And then the Ten of Wands. This is a heavy burden. It's not killing the person, but they're carrying all of this burden on their back. This this has to do with the peace. The peace. Something that has to do with the peace and all of this back and forth. All of this back and forth in your thoughts, Aries. Wow. I want all my readings to be beautiful and happy, but sometimes there are messages that spirit needs to get across, and it's not all sunshine and roses, unfortunately. Okay, Aries, this really needs your attention, okay? It looks like with career and finances, you're going to be all right. You just need to look and balance things out a little bit so that, you get to that star. With this family portion, for some of you, I don't know what kind of a decision this is or what it is that, this Queen of Wands could be you, but it could also be some loyal person who's a fire sign, Aries, Leo, Sag, right? There's a choice, a clear choice that needs to be made. And remember, I saw this card also flip up when I was shuffling the deck. This is a double message about whatever this peace thing is that you need. Okay, I don't want to belabor it forever and ever. But yeah, wow. Okay, So now, Lisa, now we're going to move on to blocks, okay? What is blocking you? What is blocking my Aries right now? What are the blocks that are happening for my Aries right now? What are the blocks? Blocks. Not for you and to the sea. That trust, remember, those overview cards is something that isn't for you, and also trusting, right? Okay, what are the blocks going on for my Aries right now, please, in these current energies, please? What? Oh my gosh. All right, let me try to. Some of my decks get bowed, and then it makes it a little bit hard for me to shuffle them properly. Okay, what are the blocks for my Aries right now, please? Blocks for Aries. Anything blocking my Aries right now? Blocking Aries. I understand that. Oh my gosh. Anything else blocking for Aries? No. Okay. So the first... Okay. So this is perfect happiness, right? Perfect happiness. This is blocked for you right now. This is you blocking this out. This is what you could have. I'm feeling, my whole persona feels completely stressed and has anxiety. That's what I'm feeling in my body about this. Spirit, please help me explain. Blocks. 10 of Cups. This is major, major emotion, though. Cups are emotion, right? And tens are completion and new beginnings. So the block is you getting to completion with whatever this emotional thing is that seems to be holding you back. That's what they're giving me. Yeah. Now it's like they released the tension because that was the message they wanted me to get. It's so weird. So the ending can't come until you close up whatever this emotional thing is. But right after that is going to be a new thing, a new beginning, something new happening. All right? So hard for me to show all the cards. All right, let's... So, blocks, 10 of Cups, and the 7 of Pentacles. Okay, 7 of Pentacles. This is about reflecting on some sort of work or material thing. And this kind of goes along with, you had the 6 of Pentacles in the beginning about your finances. So, and talking about balancing them so you can get to the star. This is reminding you, this block here, you need to look at your finances and see where you are. They're really putting, so she's sitting there with a basket, well, she's standing there with a basket. With it, the basket is empty and all her work is up in the tree. So she's either got to get that down and put it in the basket and put it to use, or leave it there for what, I don't know, saving a rainy day, what have you. So this card is reminding you to look at your finances and see what you may need to do around those, okay? So the blocks are emotional and financial. That's kind of what they're giving me here. Emotional and financial are the blocks. Which, I mean, it kind of makes sense because with that 6 of Pentacles and with all of this emotional family stuff, right? All right, what's the advice? What's the advice? What's the advice for my Aries right now, please? What's the advice for my Aries? How can we help them? What's the advice, please? Beautiful. Empress. Oh my gosh. Okay. Oh my gosh. 10 of Wands again. Wow. Any more advice for my Aries? Okay, nope. That's so funny because it was 4 this morning too. All right, we're going to look at these in order. Okay. Oh boy. First one out. Queen of Cups. This is a very, very loyal person. This is a feminine energy, could be a water sign. So Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces, right? Could be a water sign. But this is feminine energy. Look, she's beautiful. She's nurturing. She's kind. She's loyal. She has those two dogs there representing that. And she's got flowers and she's got a cup offering. The cup is glowing, right? So the advice is it can go one of two ways. You need to be more like this soft, compassionate queen, or you need to lean on your friend or family member who is a soft, compassionate queen, soft, compassionate, feminine energy, possibly a water sign, right? And more feminine energy, the Empress, right? So the Empress is all four queens embodied. She is powerful. She's a powerful creator, a powerful birther of ideas, of things, of kids, of whatever. She's Mother Nature. Strong, strong feminine energy and beauty, but creation is her thing. So what are you creating, right? This is what they're giving me. Ask yourself, what am I creating right now? So what are you creating in your mind, in your thoughts, in your mind, in your material world? What are you creating? Okay. If you need to meditate or start doing a mantra so that you're creating better things, this would be kind of hinting towards that, right? And then you have the Nine of Wands. You got the Nine of Wands and the Ten of Wands, okay? This action needs to come to an end. This guy here, the Nine of Wands, he is done. He's like planting that ninth wand and he's like, okay, I'm all done. These are all planted. This Ten of Wands guy is a little bit the opposite. He's carrying the burden. This guy is casting off the burden. He is keeping it with him. You want to be more like the Nine. You want to plant those burdens, set them down, and move on, okay? And you can create, we do create our own reality. We need to remember that, okay? So in your advice, call on the feminine energy, call on that possible water sign female friend, feminine energy. Doesn't have to be a female, but a feminine energy friend. Use your own powers of creation with the Empress, which is all four queens. That's everything, right? That's all the words, the thoughts, the love, the action, the fire, the passion, right? Use this energy to do this. Get rid of this right here, okay? That's what they're giving me. Wow. Oh my gosh. Wow, Aries. That was, wow. That was quite a reading. I can't believe we got that all out in 12 minutes. Spirit was really clear with you. Sometimes it takes longer to, get to that point. All right. Now, anything, Spirit, that I didn't say, that I left out, anything that you would like Aries to know that I didn't get to here. Anything at all. Anything. I hope to be offering personal readings soon. I'm supposed to be getting Zoom this week. Yeah, it's on my list. If I do, then I just have to figure out about payments because I only have Venmo for our other business. So I need to figure out what to do about that. I have the Cash App, but not a lot of people use that. Not a lot of people use that, but I do have that. And I'm just getting frustrated with how long it's taking me to get to that point. Because the first 10 people that sign up for a Zoom reading, and it will be live with me, it's going to be $33. And I'm saying it'll probably be approximately 45 minutes. There's lots of stuff you can talk about when a person is face-to-face with you. Lots of input that I can get as a reader as I lay out the cards or, what have you. Questions that can be asked, things like that. Okay. All right. So Spirit is there, and I'm gonna use the Wizard of Oz Wonderland deck for anything that Spirit wants to tell you that I didn't ask or didn't get to, or anything that they want you to know. Anything you want my Aries to know, please. Anything that you want my Aries to know, please, that I left out, didn't get to, that we didn't see in the cards. Any other messages for Aries, please? Any other messages for Aries, please, that I didn't get to? Anything else? Anything else? Thank you again for subscribing, for watching, for liking. I appreciate it so much. I hope you enjoy this. I just love this. When I'm at my other job, all I can think of is getting home. As a matter of fact, I was driving home and I was really hungry. And my husband is working late tonight, and he's going to get something to eat while he's out. And I was like, oh, what am I going to do? And I'm like, oh, I just want to get home and do a reading. But my stomach was growling. And so I stopped at Hannaford and got a hot chicken and some microwavable honey carrots. I've kind of gotten away from microwaving vegetables, but I wanted to hurry up and eat so I could get another reading up. Oh gosh, I'm sure Spirit forgives me and my body forgives me for doing that. Anything else? Is that it? Let me see. We'll go around again. Usually I can feel it when it's, yeah, see, I knew. Okay. All right, so I want you to see how these cards landed. Sometimes it's important, right? So the first card out was this card that landed face up, all right? That is the King of Pentacles, the Gnome King, the King of Pentacles. This king has created lots of beauty and like made some money, has a beautiful home, a comfortable home, is very happy with his material life, okay? Then it was this one, face down. Knight of Pentacles, the Shaggy Man. Pentacles, Pentacles. About work and material things, earth things. I mean, you know, it doesn't necessarily have to be money, but it could be your car, your home, what you own, your possessions. Maybe you have a collection of Hummels. I don't know. That could be it, okay? The next card out, again, face down, is the Ten of Wands. Again, that burden coming up. The Ten of Wands. In this one, it's Bill the Lizard, and he's got those wands on his back. It's almost exactly like that Ten of Wands here, right? And Ten of Wands here. You have the Ten of Wands 3 times, Aries. Please, you've got to, please try to figure out what is this burden you are carrying. What is this burden that you are carrying, right? We need to get rid of that. And then the Three of Wands. Action, action, action. Okay, this is Alice, and she is looking at the chessboard, and this is planning. Figuring something out. So she's trying to figure out which moves and how many moves she needs to make to get to the other side. And this is also a choice card. Where are you going to move? What are you going to do? What's your next move? What are you planning to do? Okay, so face up, which seems to be a trend. It was in Virgos. Face up, King of Pentacles and Three of Wands, right? Creating beauty in your material world and figuring out your next step. Makes sense because you did have figuring out what's going on with your finances back here, okay? So those, and then face down was the Knight of Pentacles, which is a very slow moving forward action in material world, and Ten of Wands, putting that burden down, right? Putting that, look at the green, putting that burden. There's something, I mean, you guys have the Ten of Wands 3 times. I mean, okay, let's get the Wizard of Oz book. Oh, man. I want you to be able to see everything laid out. Yeah, your advice is all 4 of these, right? Your blocks were these, okay? Career, this is all the family stuff. The overview was not for you and to the sea, right? Not for you. And then we have the what I left out, okay? So if we took them in order, it was that, and that. Okay. I sometimes I feel like there's some sort of rhyme or reason to the order that cards come out. Okay. King of Pentacles here. King of Pentacles. Whoops. Discipline, frugality, material wealth, maturity, practicality, prosperity, responsibility, security, stability, and traditional values. So this, remember, these four cards are what I missed. This is the more things that Spirit wants you to know, okay? So this could tie in with this, the frugality part of it. It could also tie in with this, traditional values, okay? So something to think about, all right? And then the Knight of Pentacles here. Practical. Oh my gosh, practical again. Practical, reliable, hardworking, patient, trustworthy, disciplined, dedicated, responsible, grounded, steadfast, caring, and loyal. Okay, so discipline is in there both. Practical is in there both of these. Let me just see. Security, reliability. So practical and disciplined. Excuse me. So yeah, disciplined may be coming into play with the money. I mean, excuse me, let me get a drink of water. But it could be something else. You have to discern what that is for you, right? But I feel like these kind of go together. This thing about money, whatever it is in your material work, because you have it here, you have it here, you have it here, right? Excuse me. Okay, and then we have the Ten of Wands and the Three of Wands. Action. Wands, 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 action. Material world and action are coming through strong. You do have cups, 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 but all right, let's see. Lisa, stop procrastinating. Just get to these people don't want to hear you doing that. Okay. Ten of Wands. Overwhelm, exhaustion, burden, heavy load, responsibility, limitation, and sacrifice. That's why you want to be the Nine of Wands and put it down. Put it to rest, put it to bed, let it go, right? I know that something is shining on that. Yeah, I mean, and then the Three of Wands, I believe, is going to be that choice and planning. Three of Wands with the chessboard. Anticipation, exploration, vision, planning, enthusiasm, courage, success, overwhelm. Again, both of these have overwhelm. Hesitation and uncertainty. Okay, so yeah, these things go with these wands and this burden and stuff. You're uncertain about what they're giving me, Aries. You want to put it down. Oh my gosh, and that just fell. Why did that do that? This whole reading thing. Okay. What they're giving me is you want to put this burden down. You really want to put this burden down. You want to lay it to rest. You want to be done with it. But you're uncertain about how. You don't know. Oh my gosh. So what they're giving me is that this has been a burden for you for so long that you don't know what to do without it. It's almost like if you didn't have this thought process going on in your head, that it would feel foreign to you. So, oh my gosh, this seems like a heavy reading, but I really hope that it helps you, okay? Let's recap, all right? Not for you. God's rejection is God's protection. To the sea. Trust. This had trust. This had trust. I'm sorry. Now I got to look at that book again because Suddenly I forgot what it was. Oh my gosh. 7 is reflection. This is also a 7. So reflection is needed, right? So it's, yes, being in the flow. So when you get rejected, when you feel stuck, you need to be going in the flow somehow, not being held back with these burdens. Okay, with this, like overthinking. That's what they're giving me now. Not, don't be bogged down with the overthinking. Check out your finances, see where you're spending, where you're saving, and all that, so you can get to that star where you're comfortable. Okay, this whole family situation, when that fell, the family, see this right here, I have family written, it was flat, and when this fell, the family thing flipped up again. So there's something with family. Okay, so it's, you're not seeing the peace or allowing the peace because your thoughts are getting in the way, right? It was that Queen of Wands, either who has your back or it is you, right? And that Lover's card, which is the choice, choosing, yes, no, forward, backward, stop, go. It's, that kind of thing. And I feel shaky. It makes me feel shaky. And then that 10 of Wands, that heavy burden, right? And then with the blocks, it was, you're blocking your own happiness, okay? Number one. Number two, with the money, the block is, what do I do with this? Do I leave it? Do I spend it? What do I do with this? And that has to do with this. Where am I going to put this? Okay. And then the advice was all 4 of these. The advice is, remember, call on that Queen of Cups, or be more like her. Okay. The Empress, all 4 Queen's powers embodied in one, creating something new, moving ahead to the sea and creating something new, trusting your instincts, right? And we've already been over all these wands things, so you get that, right? And then was the Pentacles cards, right? The King of Pentacles and the Knight of Pentacles, with those words that were the discipline and the I can't remember now because when I'm in channel mode, it's too much information. And then the 10 of Wands again with that burden, and the 3 of Wands making a choice, thinking about it, planning, and moving ahead without fear. Okay, so you don't want to be in this anymore. Okay, you need to put the burden down. They're just making me do this. Okay. Woo! All right. All right, Spirit. Okay, they want me to get a Jody Bergsma Magical Times empowerment card for you, Aries. This has been a little heavy, but I truly, truly, honestly, from my heart, hope that this helps you think a little bit about the situations. It gives you some sort of guidance about, okay, where do I go from here? What do I need to do? Call on your friends. Call on the ones that care and love you, right? And get to where you can put this burden down, whatever this is. I'm sending you much, much, much love, much positive energy, much, much green light from my heart to yours, okay? All right. Okay, what's the card from this deck for my Aries, please? What's the card from this deck for my Aries, please? What do they need to see, hear, sense, feel, know from this deck, please? What is the card? Oh my goodness, this is all over the place. What is the card for my Aries, please? What is the best card for my Aries, please, from this deck? Oh my goodness, that just came out. Love. Oh my gosh. Oh, love. Love is the key, guys. Love yourselves. Love one another, right? Anything else? Oh my gosh. Flexibility. Love and flexibility. Okay. Oh my goodness gracious. What a gorgeous card. Reminding us to love ourselves and how important love is, right? Listen to your heart. Embrace what makes you happy. There are 1,000,000 reasons to love. There are 1,000,000 reasons to love. Yes, yes, yes. Flexibility. Flexibility. Gently flow through the turbulence. Life has the ability to shape you. Bend, don't break. So whatever it, they're giving me again, whatever it is, this thing here, find a way of compromising through it with yourself. Even if this is with yourself, find a way of compromise so you can be flexible. And again, they're mentioning flow. This, I think, was saying something about going with the flow of things to the sea. And here we have it again with flexibility. Thank you, Spirit, so much. Thank you, Spirit. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Okay. We are going to end this with an animal oracle card. And I'm sending you so much love from my heart. Okay. All right. Justin Landau. And remember, these are current energies. This isn't, it doesn't have to be, you can figure these things out to move on, right? You can figure these out, right, Aries? And call on your friends and loved ones to get help, okay? I mean, it's not a bad reading, because things are not good or bad. They just are. And we have to decide how we're going to deal with it, okay? It's not a bad thing to get a reminder to lay a burden down. It's not a bad thing to get a reminder to look at our finances, right? It's not a bad reminder to know that everything... Hold on.